Before I get on anything, please, if you haven't checked out my Patreon, please be a Patreon supporter. $5 a month gets you my videos. I have extra videos. I do classes. I do private readings. There's jewelries that I send. Sometimes I send you oils. There's all kinds of different levels. There's all kinds of different stuff. Literally, even $5 a month makes all the difference in the world. And it helps me create videos like this. So, you know, help out if you can, or if you want to, and I appreciate everything, and I love you guys so much. Mwah. Hello, my loves. Well, I'm feeling amazing. I had the most amazing massage ever from my friend, who is Tommy Theo Hill, so I will link that below, because he is just, like, fantastic, amazing, and he does also spiritual work and also yoga work. So, anybody looking for something like that, I'll leave his Instagram and you guys can contact him. Since I'm feeling the love and feeling so good, I'm sitting here with all of my friends. Oh, yay! You know, and my stones and my water. And I wanted to do a reading for everybody tonight. So I'm going to do a 7-card reading. Excuse me. And it's going to be, of course, twin flame is what I'm thinking. Because I know that a lot of people are getting really, really close to union. And a lot of people that talk to me are going to be there by January. I'm saying by, like, New Year's Eve is going to be a big shift on or before, right after New Year's Eve, like within the day. So, a lot of emotions are stirring up. A lot of twin flame masculines are going through a lot. And then there's the other end of you who are finding out that your masculine is so far in need of work that it is not even funny. And I'm really feeling bad for everybody who is on that side of the road. So let's just see what the next little bit of time has for us. I'm trying to think of, like, the next week for twin flames as a whole. Some of my clients, I, like, shuffle once or twice and I'm done. Some of my clients, I shuffle for literally 15 minutes. So if it gets that bad, I'll just cut and paste. Don't worry. Okay, finally, like 7 minutes in or so, finally was done. So, excuse me. Alrighty then. So, I'm going to just do them like I would if this was a one-on-one reading. And basically pull them one at a time for you. So, the first card is going to be the essence of our question. And I was asking, where are our twin flames as a whole this week? And we have surrender. Surrender is the greatest act of faith and trust. Now, surrender is straight up the greatest act of faith and trust. And it is the hardest thing for most people. Okay, so why is it so hard for people to surrender? Why is it so hard for them to give in and have faith and trust? You know you love this person. You know you love them so much. You remember the time that, you know, they told you that they felt like you were their home. Or maybe you've never met them yet. Maybe you've only seen them from a distance, but they're the only person who's ever sparked that part of you that made you want to go out and reach out and say, hi, my name is, you know, and who are you and what can I do for you? Can I buy you some tea? I noticed that you drink the same kind as I do, or whatever. The people who make you want to surrender yourself to them. So because you want to surrender yourself to them, why is it so hard for you to trust yourself and trust in your faith? This has been what's carried us this far. As a twin flame, you have to have faith. You have to surrender at some point in time and say, okay, well, they're with their karmatic, or they're on the other side of the world, or they're whatever, but they're going to come to me. I know they are, and when they do, it's going to be epic. And you have to have that faith. But this is saying that that's for a reason. This isn't asking you to surrender because there's nothing at the end of the line for you. No, it's saying go ahead and jump. There's something to catch you, I promise. You're not going to fall, but you have to truly trust yourself. You have to truly believe in yourself, trust yourself, love yourself, and allow yourself to act on your faith. Okay, so our next is going to be the past. Okay, so this is going to be just in general what's been going on, anything beyond what's active right now, the second. and that is nurture. Nurture yourself to cultivate fertile ground. Okay, so how did you get this far? How do you have the connection this far? How have you seen the signs this far and improved yourself? And that's by nurturing yourself. You haven't got this way because other people have been taking care of you. You've gotten as far as you have in this twin flame journey because you are taking care of yourself. Or at least you were. Okay, so if you were and this was just a were, you need to get back to it. Because I want you to see this right here. This is not just a plant. Look at that. That is a person with their arms stretched out and they're giving and they're loving and they're full. They have so much that they can give to other people too. And look at, there's other people in their lives right there. And they got their arms stretched around them and these people are all happy and they're all embraced and they're happy and they're full. But why are they pretty full and doing good? Because you are so full and abundant. You gave it all to yourself first, right? And I'm not saying be selfish and, you know, whatever, but you have to give yourself what you need. If you need, you know, X amount of water a day, like I get thirsty all the freaking time, so I always keep my cup with me, and I always keep a thing of water, and I put whatever essential oils I want in them, and I make sure I have this reaching distance at all times. I'm freaking cold. I'm not going to indulge you guys in not, you know, just wearing my whatever. No, I'm freaking wearing my robe. I'm sorry, but right now I need to be focused if I'm going to read for you correctly. So I'm going to make sure I'm not cold because it's something I need. You know, if I was hungry and somebody needed something from me, I'm going to make sure I eat first because then I can help them more, because then I'll be able to focus because I won't be hungry. I'm not going to be about to pass out. It's just going to be better for everybody if I take care of me first. Your family is going to benefit. Your twin's going to benefit. So let's continue to nurture ourselves. Let this not just be an act that we used to do. Let this just be something we continue to do. Our present right now is clan. Gather your circle of clan with love and loyalty. So right now, you need to come together. All right? If you're having difficulties or maybe the family's fallen apart, and by family, it doesn't have to be blood family. It could be friends, it could be whatever. Maybe you don't have that yet. Maybe, you know, you don't really have the family you're looking for. Don't worry. They're going to be finding you very, very soon. They're going to be coming to you before you know it. This clan is your true family. Meaning your soul family. Meaning the people that you will keep in your life for the rest of your life. And they will have you in their life for the rest of theirs. They will have your back. They will believe in you. They will support you. And they will just literally, they want to be there for you. They really, really do. So look out for them. Our future is going to be, our essence, our past, our present. Yeah, our future is flourish. Nurture your field of dreams and flourish. Okay? So again, we have to go back to, how do we want to take care of ourselves? We need to nurture ourselves again. We need to go back to nurturing ourselves. We need to put a little more water on our plant, a little bit more Miracle Grow, you know, dolled up a little bit, pamper ourselves just a little bit more so that we can have a healthy mind and focus positive on the people we love and get the results we want. No matter what you do, you need to start thinking positive. I know things get tough. I know the holidays are hard. I know money and all of this other stuff. There's a million reasons and everybody's got an excuse and everybody has a reason, and that's great. But that doesn't do anything but cause more issues. You need to literally brainwash yourself that life is going to be good and life is great and that you already like it how it is. I'm serious. I'm absolutely serious. If you tell yourself, I'm so grateful that, you know, I had top ramen to eat today, because you did. At least you had food. Wow. Great step. I like to refer to when I had my broken arm and I didn't have a place to shower and I was living in a place that really wasn't to code for people to live in, but it's what I had to live in, and I boiled some water I had in a gallon because you couldn't get it out of the sink, and that I had bought, and I took it into a ice chest, and I had a McDonald's cup, and I took it into what would be the shower if the shower had hot water, and I poured the hot water from that had boiled over myself with my one arm and washed myself as much as I could, and that was like the first time in a month that I had had a shower. And I remember being so grateful for that hot water, literally. So grateful. And so grateful I got to take a shower finally, and I was going to get to feel clean, you know, and my hair wasn't going to feel heavy anymore and greasy, and like I was just like so excited. and so grateful for that. And I remember crying because the water felt so good, because it was also during the winter and I was also really cold. And so having hot water on my skin had been cold, and I have back problems, and the hot water felt good on my back. It was just like, it was so much. And after that point in time, everything got better. I ended up accidentally pissing off the people I lived with, and they kicked me out like that day or the day after. And that was actually the best thing that could ever happen to me, and I thank them, you know, secretly every day, because had they not done that, it wouldn't have forced me into the place I am now, which is actually a lot better. And I mean, this is just my room real quick if you want to see. Got my little lights going on over there, my diffuser, got my butterflies, got my cool thing above my bed, my art that I created everywhere, got my, you know, clothes in my closet and stuff to make, you know, art and all that. And I'm very, very grateful, because for the first time in my adult life, I now have a bed, which is a first. I was sleeping not in a bed ever in my adult life, so this was exciting. And I have a door for my first time in my adult life, and so that's really, really exciting. And I've had this for going on a long time now, going on a year. I came here in November last year, you know, so it's like, you have to nurture yourself and give yourself what you need, and you have to be grateful for what you have, no matter how much you think it isn't everything. You need to be grateful for it, and the second you truly are, your life is going to get better. And it might come in a way you didn't expect. For me, it came in the form of an eviction that turned into a blessing. I thought I had nowhere to go, and then nowhere to go turned into better than I could have wished for. So done on that. Okay, our blessing is going to be perseverance. Make a commitment. Make a commitment with fortitude and discipline. All right, so this is showing us our compass in life, basically. And you have so many ways you could go in so many directions and so many ideas and so many blah, blah, blah. Stop with the so many. Stop with the so many and focus on one. Pick one, focus on it, see it through to the end. You will be completely surprised, because it will happen quicker than you think. It's going to be like, literally, you know, and I don't mean go, 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 go nonstop and wear yourself out on whatever life is. That's not what I want at all. I'm talking about starting something, giving it what you think the reasonable amount of time to be completely successful would be, not the actual amount of time. And also weigh the amount of work you're putting into it versus the amount of time. Don't just give up on something, you know. And if you're somebody really indecisive, take an actual piece of paper and write down a list, pros and cons of why you want to do this, why this is a good idea, you know. Have a visual reference. I do that all the time. So once you finally make the decision, stick with it, and you will get what you want. Which, that's just basic life anyways. But I mean, with the twin flames, we have to decide exactly, are we willing to make that commitment to ourselves? Are we willing to relieve that relationship regardless of where the twin is? Because we need that change in our life. I think that's really what this is talking about. And I think for a lot of us, the answer is yes. We're willing to let go of something old that is no longer serving us or working for us, that we've already learned as much as we can from it, and we need to move on. We need to separate from this so that we can grow and stretch and become the people that we want to be. So that's where I see about that, just in layman's terms. Okay, and I was absolutely right, because our possibility and unexpected gifts is going to be forgiveness, and forgive to unhook, release, and free the flow. I'm seeing this is like, look at, this is your family and your twin's family. And you've got these problems in both of them, and you guys really, really need to, and I'm not saying you have to fix everything, but you definitely need to address the elephant in the room. It's time to address the situation that's going on, because you're not helping anything. If you feel like the other person in the relationship, the husband, the wife, whatever, doesn't understand or doesn't think that there's something going on, even if your twin is not in your life, they feel like something's going on. They do. Okay? They know that you're not happy, and they know that you're at least planning on leaving, or you're planning on something. They don't know what it is, but it's better just to forgive yourself, forgive them, and have a real conversation and say, you know what? It's not a blame situation anymore. It's a simple, I am growing, you're growing, and we've grown apart, and I'm growing in this direction, you're growing in that direction. That's why we're doing this. With the people who are dead in our life who have hurt us, it's time to let that go. If they have hurt you and you can't get reconciliation from them ever because they're gone, you need to forgive them. I want you to forgive people that you're never going to get that reconciliation from anyways, or that, problem solve from them anyways, pardon. Me. Okay. Anyways, forgive yourself for allowing yourself to be vulnerable, okay? Because it's not your fault that you were vulnerable, but also forgive them for putting you in a situation where you did feel vulnerable, okay? Because the truth of the matter is, it doesn't hurt them for you to hold that burden. It only hurts you. You can create cancer in yourself by holding that in your guts. So, none of that, all right? And our synthesis, the end of all of this, is going to be emerge. From deep within, emerge into who you are becoming, okay? This is definitely on the masculines expanding their thought process and realizing who their true family is. This really does go back to clan. This realizes who nurtured them throughout life. This is them surrendering to everything. This is them forgiving the past. This is them wanting to flourish. This is them willing to do what it takes to move on and move forward. I'm not kidding. The masculines are finally ready to emerge into this. When is the question everybody wants to know? I literally feel like this New Year's is going to be the New Year's of all New Year's. Right around New Year's. I mean, give or take, I'll be lenient myself, a week. We're going to see huge changes. That's their New Year's resolution right there. You, okay? What's their New Year's resolution? You, okay? So, now there's lots of steps into getting there. A lot of them are going to have to move, get new jobs. Some of them are getting divorces. Some of them are getting fired. But the end result will be union. So, I'm happy for everybody. I'm sorry I sound a little monotone. I'm just, all of a sudden my forehead just got really, like, I guess tired. I feel like I wrinkle it way too much when I shuffle or something. I don't know. But it was still a good reading, and I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Talk to you later. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and thank you all so much. I am getting pretty close to 200 people subscribing. I know, woo, 200. No, I'm really excited about 200 people, and I'm planning on doing something about that. So if you guys could please like and subscribe, I can't wait to get to 200 people. And you know what? I think I'm going to give out a piece of jewelry that I handcrafted when I hit 200 people. So if you guys can help me do that, everybody who's subscribed is going to be entered in to win that. So let me know, and let's see. You guys are going to want to know, what kind of jewelry does she make, right? So let's see if I can show you.